I swear it feels like I just did a lip video and we got another one. I received so many brand new lip products. I don't even know where to start. These are all products I have purchased. We got new lip products that we got to look at from Gucci. We've got Victoria Beckham Beauty. We've got Charlotte Tilbury, YSL, and Pat McGrath Labs. Wow. Let's just dive into all of these new luxury lips and see, are they worth it? What are they good? And yeah, what are they compared to that's already out there? I'm already wearing one on the cheeks too. We've got a lot to talk about today with me, Rebecca, on Not Fit for Print Beauty. I am a fashion and beauty journalist who has done this for about 25 years, on the other side of a keyboard, typing about it, writing about it, interviewing people. And I thought, well, I have the experience. Let's start a digital version of it here on YouTube, sort of digital beauty magazine that you can look through every day or so. All right, let's jump into it. I am going to start with Charlotte Tilbury. So Charlotte Tilbury has this new blush balm lip tint. I am wearing one already. Here's the beautiful packaging. It's nice, heavy packaging. I have two shades here. These are $32 and they come in 6 shades. I've got 2 of them. I have Pillow Talk and Blushed Rose. This is a lipstick, a balm, a treatment. It's got 8 hours wear. It can be worn as a blush as well. Now, every shade that I got, I do have swatches for you outside in the warm California sunshine. So that is coming up, but I want to talk about them and use them. I've got my makeup eraser here. So we're going to put them on and take them off. And we're going to talk about, you can't buy all of these, right? You're not a content creator, probably. You don't need to buy all of these. So let me talk about where you should put your money, and we'll talk about it compared to some other things out there. Usually the chemists are ruling it here. Somebody somewhere made a lip blush, and everybody's got a version of it. We've already looked at it from Mob Beauty. They made their own, of course, but you know what I'm saying. We've looked at it from MAC. We've looked at it, from a bunch of other brands. So let's talk about it. And let's just dive in and first talk about the Charlotte one. I am wearing the Pillow Talk version, and that is here. This is a warm. There's also the medium shade that they have. I didn't buy that one, but here it is. It's kind of a warm. I think this is a browner version of Pillow Talk. The original Charlotte Tilbury, all of her pinks went warm. Lately, her pinks have been pinkier, but this is kind of that original, kind of warm. I have it on the lips right now. And I also put it on the cheeks because this formula is supposed to be 8 hours wear, and it's really shiny. You can see it here on the lips. And it's also supposed to go on the cheeks. Don't love it on the cheeks. $32, 6 shades. I'm not loving it on the cheeks. Why? It feels like I put a lip balm on my cheeks, so it's staying kind of tacky feeling. Doesn't have a lot of color. These are pretty. They're not lasting me 8 hours because I kind of eat my lipstick off, but let me show you it in the Blushed Rose shade. We're going to be taking off and on lipstick. Here's one with a little bit more pigment to it. Again, we're going to see this outside in the warm California sunshine pretty soon, but there you go. And I like this a little bit better. I like it because it's kind of like a treatment and a balm and a lipstick. I would go treatment and balm before I go lipstick. That's really pretty. There's the Blushed Rose shade, and that is really pretty and really comfy. I'll tell you this, one thing for sure, it gives your lips a lot of comfort and almost like a slick cushion to your lips. There's not a lot of pigment here. Very pretty. To me, this one has more, it depends what shade you choose. I like this a lot better than the Pillow Talk one. Of all her Pillow Talk products, and I like the original lip, I don't like this one. I like this one the least. It goes the warmest and the orangiest. So this Blushed Rose is a lot prettier and I think a lot more wearable. Depends on your skin tone, depends on what you're looking for. But the Pillow Talk version of this Blush Balm lip tint is going super brown and orange on me. And this is really comfy. I like this product. I don't love it. I don't know what this offers, to be honest, for your $32. I don't know what it offers more than what another colored lip balm would do for you. That being said, I am strangely addicted to her lip oil in a tube, which when I reviewed it, I was like, this is kind of a nothing product, and it is, but I like love it. So it's funny how we get attached to things. This is not one that I'll get attached to. There was no lip plumping, there was no scent, there was no sting or mint, and that's really nice, but that's just like a really nice colored lip balm. Okay, I'm not impressed. I hate to say it, but I'm not impressed. Let's go back and try Victoria Beckham Beauty. So the Victoria Beckham Beauty product is actually not new as such. This is just a new shade in her Posh lip. It's shade 02, and it does come, or it does match the 02 lip liner, which is not new, so I didn't bring it out. I only have one lip liner in this, the YSL, because I'm just trying to do new products here, but I can play with this with the liner in an upcoming video. But here's what this one looks like. We'll take it outside soon. This is a great product if you like her Posh lip, and this is a pretty shade. Number 2 is actually my favorite liner. And I'll wear it with the liner in another video. I just want to show you it now on its own. Really easy to apply. Like the Charlotte, this feels very similar, like a balm, nice and shiny. All of her lips feel this way, a little bit more pigmented than the Charlotte. And this one is $39 as opposed to the $32. It's extraordinarily similar. And there's many more shades, of course, of this Posh lip. But the formula is very similar to what Charlotte's come up with. I prefer it. That's just me. Okay, moving on. Oh, by the way, the Charlotte Tilbury right now comes with this. You can put it on a keychain. I was talking to Hannah about this from Hand Beauty. She says she really likes this one. I told her I don't love this. I love things that dangle from purses. I swear I walk down the street and things are dangling off of me. I don't have a little boo-boo or anything like that. That didn't get me, but the dangly things I love. And I don't like this one. This looks like one that would hold like my daughter's EpiPen. My daughter has a horrible peanut allergy. It's like an EpiPen. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know why I'm coming for Charlotte today. I love Charlotte Tilbury. And I love her lip product. I think the Posh one lasts a little longer. It's not a new product. This shade number 2 is new, but okay, let's move on. Let's talk about YSL. So YSL has this new Lovenude product. There's so many YSL lip products now that I have trouble telling them apart. They have this Kiss Shaper. This is the pencil, and then they have the lip blusher. The Kiss pencil is $29 and comes in 10 shades. I got the shade Undressed Pink because I thought that sounded really pretty, and I think it is. I think that's a great universal liner. It's really soft. We're going to try it on right now. And then I got the lip blusher also in Undressed Pink. So I said I only have one liner. Did I say I only have one liner in this video? The Pat McGrath ones come with liners, so I inadvertently lied. But here's the way they look. We'll look at them outside soon. They look slightly different, but the formula is different. It's like I always say to you guys with paint and stuff. If you get paint for a room in a different sort of sheen, the color's gonna look a little different. All right, so let's line with the Lovenude Kiss Shaper. I'll speed this up. You guys don't need to sit here. Speaking of paint, it's like watching paint dry. So here we go. Okay, and I overlined a very little bit. Now, depends on the shade of your lip and the undertone of your skin. I like this because I think it's very soft. It's very nice. It can blur out a little easily. And this is kind of my shade of my lip. So it's good. I've been in my red era lately with all these red shades. This is going to be a really good nude for me. This is that blush that we've been talking about, okay? And it's going to be matte. So the Charlotte Tilbury is shiny and like a balmy, glossy balm, and so is the Victoria Beckham Beauty. This is going to be more like that blotted matte lip that a lot of drugstore brands are doing too. And I talked about Mauve doing it and MAC doing it. No scent to this, no fragrance. As I said, 6 shades in the lip kind of balm, the blusher, and 10 shades in the liner. And you don't need the liner with it, but that's a good nude for me, and my coloring, it's a little bit like My Lips Plus. And this is a very, very pretty product. I almost think I like this better than the MAC. No scent to this. I'm not checking ingredient list. I don't really smell anything. I'm not checking ingredient list. If you have an allergy that you need for a fragrance, check the ingredients. I'm just using the old sniffer. That is a really pretty, really pretty. You know, when I looked online, and I know you guys are going to go, I thought you were in your red era. Where's the red, Rebecca? They really didn't have a red. And I remember saying, I was telling Michelle Bernstein from Michelle Bernstein Beauty, they don't have a great shade choice. You know, there were 6 shades of this, and I didn't love any of them. But this is nice. That's a really nice nude. That's a really, there's not great shade choices, but it's a really good product. It's got a really nice blendability. It's extremely comfortable. I've worn it before. It lasts through a meal. It's not a stain, but it lasts through a meal. No scent. It's a nice matte blush. I like the Mob Beauty. I like the MAC. I think I like this YSL the best, except I don't like the color choice the best. And I don't love the price, $43, you know? It's kind of a lot. If you're looking for more color choice and a little bit more affordability, go for MAC, which I reviewed in another lip review. And that was kind of recent. So at the end of this video, you guys, I'm going to pin at the end that lip review that I did, oh gosh, honestly, it was a week or 2 ago, because there's been so many lip releases, so that you can compare. This is my favorite of the 3, but not for color choice and not for money. But if money is no object, if we're not looking at that, this is nice. You're going to get much more color choice with the MAC, though, to be honest. Let's look at this Gucci Oil and Water Tint. Did you guys hear about this? So this has 8 shades that are really pretty shades. And this is $42. This is a liquid lipstick, but it's also kind of an oil and a stain. And this is going to be really pretty on top of, I got the Elson in the Pat McGrath. And this would be really pretty on top because it's kind of like a stain and it's a gloss. A little bit of a scent, but nothing crazy. More of a product scent. So this is pigmented. This is oil and water, but it's not like a traditional. I know I should have lined with it first. Whatever, we're fine. It's not a tutorial. Don't do what I do. I told you I'm a journalist, not a makeup artist. What other excuses can you make, Rebecca? Oh, give me a few minutes. I'll come up with them. Okay, let's see. That's pretty. Gucci is so hit and miss for me. People get upset with me because there's Gucci products I love. There's most Gucci products, I'm like, I like them, but I really don't care if I never see them again. And then there's some Gucci products that are just like spot on. This is a beautiful one. I'll buy more shades of this. This is beautiful. It's comfortable. It does leave a nice stain. Let me show you. Let me show you my hand here. So you can rub it right off and that was still wet. And it's still like, can you see it? Like a little Kool-Aid stain. It's extremely comfy. I cannot feel it on my lip, but my lips feel slick. So I definitely feel that it's an oil product and it's a nice stain. So we're competing in this realm against Rare Beauty has one, and Makeup by Mario has one, and a lot of other, Kulfi has one, and theirs are great too. I think I'm almost preferring this to the Kulfi. Shh, don't tell anyone because I love the Kulfi one. YSL itself has one that is just like this. That has always been my absolute favorite. This might be edging out. I know. The YSL. I have that YSL one, which is a similar product in so many different shades. This is probably more comfortable and less goes into lip lines a little less. So yeah, I'm going to put this really up against, for me, my top 3 would be Kulfi, YSL, and this one. And I think this might be my favorite. How much is this Gucci one? $42. So if I'm comparing it to Kulfi, it's going to be more, right? But by YSL, it's probably about the same. Yeah, and I think this is pretty. Now, let me show you. I've been wearing it for a bit. Let me take it off. So that would be me after I ate, and it's still leaving a really nice stain. So this one is eclipsing YSL for me, guys. Getting ready for that Sephora sale coming up. It's a nice product. I'm going to get more shades of that. That's really pretty. Okay, Before we're gonna do the Pat McGrath because I've got them here, and we're gonna do the swatches outside, so it should stay here. But let me just show you. This is new from Pat McGrath. I bought 3 shades of it because I was ecstatic. I don't know why. This really excited me, so I bought 3 shades more for me. But this is the Pat McGrath Lip Sculpt and Shade Contour Duo. This comes in 12 shade combos, $32. It's a velvet satin lipstick with a liner on the other side. So that's why I said I accidentally lied when I said I only bought 1 liner. I actually bought 4. These are 3 of these. Why was I so excited about Pat McGrath Labs? She's got that Mega Pencil. That is my favorite lip product ever. It's kind of matte, but it's my favorite lip product ever. So I was kind of hoping this would be like that, and it was really interesting to me. I got this in 3 different shades. Flesh 3, which I'm holding here in my hand, Elson, and Elson Extreme. Elson Extreme I'm kind of regretting because it's like a purple liner with Elson. Rather than a matching, it's kind of coordinating. I don't know what I'm going to think of that. But let me just show you. It's a little odd. You got to really pull to get the bottom off of it. But, so here we have a liner that rolls up. And then we have kind of that satin matte lipstick that also rolls up. And they roll back down. I'll tell you, I've never seen a tighter cap in my life. I mean, you almost have to struggle. Did you hear that snap? I mean, it protects it. This would travel with you. Like I always say that in my makeup box at Victoria Beckham Beauty, there's always a bunch of caps laying around. I'm like, oh no, what eyeliner did this fall off of? This, or lip liner. This is not going to lose its cap. That is airtight. So wait, before we try these on, let me go outside with you in the warm California sunshine and show you what we got. We got the Gucci Oil and Water Tint. That is the shade S09. That's that red shade. Then the Victoria Beckham Beauty, there's the Posh Lip in shade 2. Then we got the Charlotte Blush Balm in Pillow Talk and Blush Rose. YSL Lovenude Kiss Shaper, there's the squiggle is the Undressed Pink liner. And then the solid one next to it is the Undressed Pink Lip Blush, which I love. Pat McGrath, we got the Lip Sculpt and Shade Contour Duo in Flesh 3. There's the liner squiggly with the lipstick next to it. Elson is the liner squiggly with the lip next to it. And there's that weird Elson Extreme, which is the contrasting liner with the lip next to it. I don't know if I'm going to like that one. But let me try on Flesh 3 first. But your lips are still stained from the Gucci. Yeah, they are. Sorry. I didn't know which one to do first and which one to do last. Okay. You need all the power to get those the tops off those. So our liner here is a little bit waxier. Okay, and then I'm kind of just blending it out. I really need to pay more attention, huh? But it blends out really nicely. Okay, so I'm just kind of blending it in. And then we're going to put the matching lipstick shade. And that lipstick shade kind of reminds me of the blurring shade from YSL, to be honest. It's going to stay a long time. I think Pat McGrath makes a very good lip product, you guys. She really does. She makes a really good lip product. Now, in terms of what to try on next, I got Elson, I love Elson. That's a great, great red. And that comes with a liner and a lipstick that are the same shade. You saw it in the swatches. So let's go ahead and play with this Elson Extreme. So this is that same Elson lipstick, which I inadvertently bought twice, but I thought it was interesting. And then it's going to be a contrasting liner. Now, I saw Pat McGrath herself apply this to a woman of color who had deeper lips, and it was gorgeous. On me, I don't know if I'm going to suit it, but let me first do the liner. It's going to be dark. Okay, let me blend it out just a bit. Now this is kind of purpley, and the Elson shade is kind of a famously Pat McGrath blue-red. Rebecca, that's messy. Don't worry, I'm putting dark lipstick over it. Okay. And talking while I do it. We don't stand on ceremony here. Okay. Now, see the difference in the let me just show you on my hand. I know you saw it outside, but I don't know. All right, let's see. I can see the comments already. What you're supposed to do, Rebecca, bro. I don't listen to y'all. Okay. Yeah, that is not for me. When I saw Pat McGrath apply it, like I said, on a woman of color, it looked so beautiful. So if you have deeply melanated skin, please do this, because I just took one for the team and it didn't quite work. I don't like it. I know, I can see the comments, because what you were supposed to do with that. Just doesn't look good on me. I don't want to what I was supposed to do. But I'll wear it when it's the double Elson, when it's the Elson liner that matches. And I'm not saying this is ugly. I mean, at this point, I've got lipstick all over everything and I'm blurring it all over my face. But, no. I'll use the lipstick shade of it, and I'll probably use the liner. But together, it's, I don't know. You guys can tell me what you think. It's not my favorite. But anyway. Okay. So let's talk about this. This reminds me, this Pat McGrath product kind of reminds me of the YSL Lovenude. I prefer the YSL. I would get the YSL and a liner. How much would that be? Oh, $43 and $29. And then, whereas this is $32. We kind of have to play a money were no object game, and to say money is no object is an absolute lie. Money is always an object. So this one is going to be cheaper and have the same type of feel, but I prefer this one. I bought 3 of these because I was really excited, but I don't love it. I mean, I liked it in the, I don't know. It's nice, but I'm not excited by it. I'm excited by this YSL, whether you get the liner or not. I'm excited by that. And I'm excited by this Gucci oil stain. Is the best one out there, I think. If you're gearing up for the Sephora sale. This YSL is the best YSL I've tried in a while. They have so many lip products. And I like this YSL, like, if price were no object, better than the MAC and stuff. But MAC has more colors. And in terms of the formula with Charlotte and Victoria Beckham Beauty, these are comparable, but I prefer Victoria Beckham Beauty. So the Pat McGrath product and the Charlotte product are okay. They're good products, but they don't excite me. And this really I hate. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, I did not like that. Let's put the Gucci back on. Yeah, let's put the Gucci back on. Okay, I'm gonna send you guys off while I do that. Now that I made it. Look at how that glides on. Yeah. That's really nice. That's really pretty. All right, I feel better. Come over and see me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, Facebook. I'm on Facebook. We have a membership right here on YouTube. We meet every single week on Fridays, and I'd love to see you there. Did I tell you guys I'm moving my studio in my house? So we're filming right now in a bedroom, and it's awful crowded up here, and I'm moving to my old journalism office, which kind of sits not used a lot of the time. So I'm converting it right now. Boy, is it a mess around here. So pretty soon you're going to see things that are different, and the backdrop will inevitably be different. So we're all going to have to get used to that and the change. But everyone can tell me what they think in the comments as I'm getting all this lipstick off of me. Ask me your questions. We do have a Sephora sale coming up. You can't buy everything. So hopefully I'm helping you here. I'll keep doing this, and we'll talk about the Sephora sale coming up too here in the US or wherever you live. You've got sales coming up all the time, right? All right, so we'll talk as we get there, and I'll see you all in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.